my real test to train them.
Alright, we're going to reel you in today. We do games. Me, Devin Moon, Sawyer Champagne,
Yo.
Dustin Alameda, Mexico for short.
Hey-o.
Here we are, and we are going to talk about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. So, we got Sawyer. He's wearing his Pikachu hat. He's so excited. We are on the eve, Sawyer. We are on the eve. How you feeling? You tingly? You excited?
I've been excited for so long.
Is like the hype level... Where's the hype level at right now?
I think
out of 10.
The hype level is about as good as the game probably is.
Okay, so it's like
about
an
8, 8.5.
It's a solid 8. Okay. Yeah, that's good. It's good to keep your hype at that level, I think.
I'm not overly hyped, but I'm excited.
Yeah. So, a surprise, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee has an 81 on Metacritic right now. So that's actually surprising. I feel like a lot of people were expecting that this game would actually get kind of lowish, maybe like 7.5 or 7. Because the way we've been talking about it, it's been, it's for kids and it's a kiddie game and it's not that great.
All Pokemon games are like that.
Yeah.
And they're all amazing.
I was going to say, if you guys want to talk about like people hating on the franchise.
Yeah,
they've always done that. Pokemon's for kids.
Well, and that's kind of what I always thought. I was like, well, why? I mean, maybe this is a little more accessible because you're getting that Pokemon Go crowd, but it's not like that big of a deal. Like, it's okay. We're going to get the main line still, and it's all right in the end.
Yeah.
And so this will be my first Pokemon game. I'm pretty excited. I got it all ready on my Switchy Switch.
I'm excited
It's
for
downloaded. I hope it's worth it. I have a feeling that this may not be my type of game, but I'm going to go for it.
I'll put several hundred of hours into this.
Really?
I'm excited.
Mex, are you down for the
Dude, you guys are making me want to go out to the store.
Dude, just buy it online.
And get it like a
Except
midnight
get that
launch.
little Pokeball if you're going midnight launch.
A lot of
I would
people
never.
aren't doing
I
the
gotta
midnight
work.
launch. So
I've got to work in the morning.
You got to call first anyways, because a
Yeah.
lot of people aren't doing midnight launches for this one.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
not?
No.
Gotta get that little Pokeball Plus and let me know.
I'm not spending
Come on,
60
guys.
bucks on that.
Clicky clicks. All right, here's the reviews. We'll go through them. Games Radar give it a 90. Pokemon Let's Go is a superb surprise, fully fledged Pokemon RPG with interactivity that brings the series to life in a way that's never been done before. That's pretty good. Nintendo Life gave it an 80.
Adorable.
The game does a superb job of striking a balance between being easy route of entry for newcomers to the series and offering just enough post-game challenge and competitive play elements and nostalgia, of course, to please series veterans. As a result, these new titles really do offer something for everyone. So I was wondering, just thinking about how the game usually plays. The game usually plays where you hit a Pokemon, battles begin, or I guess in the old days you would go through grass, not hit a Pokemon, they would just come out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And then the battle
Every
would
5
begin.
seconds.
Yeah, just like old RPG style where it pissed you off. You're like, I'm not walking
There's
anymore.
another
I'm
Zubat.
walking. Oh,
There's
I'm walking.
another. Yeah, unless you get
Zubats.
the repellents in the early games, those repels, it's every 2 seconds.
So I wonder,
Dirtbag
does that piss you?
Zubats.
Does that piss you guys off in games? I mean, nowadays, back in the day, maybe not so much, but nowadays, going back, does that really annoy you? That kind of old style
In
RPG?
games like that, it kind of did because, modern day games, most of it's not any load screen.
Yeah,
Just like,
just
you could just
roll
run,
through.
you could run away.
Yeah, you could run away. You don't have to worry about any of
Red
the
Dead, if I don't want to fight somebody, I'm just on my horse and gone.
Yeah, gone. Yeah.
Pokemon Go, no, you gotta go through a little menu, hit escape.
Yeah, so I wonder. So that's my thing with this Pokemon thing. It's new, and seems to be somewhat solved in a way. There's one problem solved. And I've also, the other issue is that maybe the battles could be repetitive. So I don't see the issue of just having some throwing mechanics with the battles still. It seems like it would be like, you're adding more mechanics to the game to make it a little more varied, rather than what's battle, level up, and that's it. It's like there's the grind, and then there still will be a grind, obviously. But I don't know. What do you think, Soy? Do you like the mix? Is that okay?
So, I hated the random encounters if I'm trying to go from point A to point B. They're quick.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, come on.
Yeah, you would just want to get there.
But then there's a certain endearing aspect to it where the hours and hours I spent trying to find a 1% encounter Pokemon on a route
Yeah.
and you don't know where he's at. And so you finally get him, and you're just like, yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him.
I got the guy.
Finally. And
Yeah.
then you screw it up and you kill him, and then you don't catch him anyways.
Oh gosh,
So-
I remember killing Articuno once.
Oh, dude.
Thought about it.
So I'm excited.
Shooting
about
yourself? Oh, good.
it. But I think a lot of people are missing out on the fact that like now I can throw a Pokeball, which
Yeah.
all the reviews are saying is kind of refreshing.
Yeah. Although
I mean, it gets a
there's
little
one
tiring,
complaint that I've
probably.
heard is that the motion controls are not exact enough, which is kind of annoying.
If the Pokemon is not in the center of the screen, just don't throw the ball. You're
Yeah.
not going to throw it. To
You're
the
not
side
going to
of the
hit it.
screen.
Yeah. So my problem
Just don't do
is
it.
like, man, dudes, that's like the one thing you had to get right. Like, you're going to
Yeah.
force everyone to do one-handed controls. There's one thing you could have got right. It's motion controls. Since you're going to force it on everyone, except for handheld play, then yeah, you got it. Especially when you can't do Pokemon.
All you do.
You're a pro controller, you know.
Stock up with the Nanab berries, the little banana-looking ones.
Yeah.
They stop the Pokemon from moving,
Okay.
and then you just chuck
And
it
you
down
chuck
the
her
middle.
down
Because apparently that's the easiest thing to do is chuck it down the middle.
Okay. All right.
Just
Roll down the
if
plate.
it's moving,
right down the
don't
plate.
be chucking the Pokeball. You're going to lose every freaking Pokeball you got.
Oh man. So yeah, those are the issues that
Tips
I've
for you
heard. that-
trainers out there.
I think one of the biggest things that they forget though is how long have you like sat there trying to level up your Pokemon,
Yeah.
hit fight, hit your move, hit okay,
Yeah.
watch the Pokemon get one shot, die,
Yeah.
find a new one,
Do it
same
again.
thing,
Yeah.
over and over, and that is literally the whole game as you're leveling up.
And the
This
fighting
one,
doesn't seem that compelling to me. Am I wrong?
it's Pokemon fighting.
Yeah, well, Pokemon fighting is old school RPG fighting, right?
yeah.
You pick what you want to do, and then they do it, kind of thing, and then they have their turn.
Mhm.
So I feel like a lot of people are away from this model. Like, I can't even think of any modern RPGs that are not away from this model. Oh my gosh.
I think a lot of the issue people are complaining about is
Hold on. Hold on.
For those of you that heard that,
Yeah.
battery
ding.
dying.
By the way, the battery is dying. 1 sec. We will be back. All right.
Both games.
What were we talking about? We're back.
The battling.
We're back,
battle
everybody.
system. The
We're
battle
talking about
system.
the battle system.
being a little aged.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why we brought that up.
Okay, so a lot
Why?
of the issue that the hardcore Pokemon fans have is that they took out a little bit of it, and so
Okay.
yes, it's an aged system.
Yes.
A lot of RPGs moved on from this.
Yeah. Or they have a version, but they've sped it up, or they've come up with ways to like make it a little more fun.
So
Timing
Pokemon
wise.
did it same thing.
Okay.
Originally, in the very first one, all you did was you had super effective moves.
Uh-huh.
So you just need to know or Pokemon typing.
Gotcha.
So it got deeper. They started throwing in held items and
Mhm.
abilities.
Gotcha.
And, oh shoot, I forgot what the other one's called. And it's actually in this game. The natures of the Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So you can make your Pokemon a little more tanky or a little more damagey depending on what nature they are.
Okay.
And so in this one, they took out the held items,
Okay.
which
Good.
make a huge difference.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's like from your Pokemon doing 150% damage down to 100%.
Oh, okay.
Some of the items made you do
Yeah.
so much more damage.
Gotcha.
And then, so they took that out and they took out abilities.
Uh-huh.
And so it's a great entry point
Yeah.
because if you see an electric Pokemon,
Yeah.
you're going to say, okay, he's weak to ground. I'm going to use Earthquake.
Yeah, you're going to do different. Yeah.
Now, if you hit Earthquake and he's immune,
Uh-huh.
as someone new to this franchise, you're going to be like, what the
Yeah,
heck? I
like-
thought he's weak to this.
Yeah.
You didn't know he had Levitate and he's immune to all ground type moves too.
Gotcha.
And so I think
as
you're
you're losing a level of depth.
Yeah, you're losing a little bit of depth,
Yeah.
but it still has some complexity.
Yeah. It's still, at least, is it par with Pokemon Yellow then, as far as battling goes?
Yeah, it's a little more in depth because there's a little more customization of your Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, because Yellow didn't have natures or anything like that.
Yeah.
So my thing is, why are we complaining then? Like, it's like Pokemon Yellow is considered one of the best games ever made, and we're complaining that they're making a Pokemon Yellow remake.
They want the
thing
hyper
that-
competitive aspect still.
Yeah.
Well, we're
So
not-
they don't want the super simple stuff. They
Yeah.
want it to be even more in depth.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like, this is what the game was. Like, the battling is not, I mean, the only thing different is the catching, and even that seems too grindy. I think that one issue that seemed interesting is that all Pokemon level up all at once, right? So all the
Only the
Pokemon
ones
in your party? Okay. So
And you can
I'm
turn
like,
that off.
Can you? Okay,
Yes.
because I thought you couldn't.
And so, no, you could turn it off.
Okay, because I was like, this is really weird. Because it seems like...
It's been
If
in
that's-
Pokemon for...
Oh, is it like a normal thing then?
Oh, yeah, it's been in Pokemon since 3rd generation, I think. 2nd
Okay.
generation, they had it so it only levels up one other Pokemon. The Pokemon that were in the battle, and
Uh-huh.
then one that held a certain experience share item.
Gotcha.
And then they made it just so your whole party levels up.
It seems like you would care about the characters more if you leveled up one at a time. But maybe that's just me.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like I got attached to my Pokemon. You always got that. But like
'Cause I
Pokemon
feel-
Red, Blue, you just had your first seat Pokemon. I kill everyone in one hit. It didn't matter. It was just...
Yeah, I feel like you would just be more connected with that one. I guess
and-
that'd make you only want to play one character. Maybe that was the issue.
Me
that
and
they had.
Charizard.
The one ends
Killed
up 10, 20 levels higher than every
Than
single
all the
other
other, because there's
one.
151 or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that is an issue. But I don't know if that's the way to solve it. So we'll go through one more review here. The lower end, we got a 70 from F Nintendo. Whoa, whoa!
Okay, do we really want to go with that one?
Hey, buddy!
I mean, they gave F Nintendo. If that's your name, you're giving it a 70.
I guess
That
he's-
must be pretty
I
good.
You
guess
gotta
he's not-
change your
he's not
name.
effing it that much, yeah. Yikes. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee represents a different line of Pokemon series, reflecting a more accessible take. These two games make the experience more open to the new players while keeping several nostalgic and legacy factors intact for seasoned veterans. Again,
He made a mistake.
what do you mean?
He said it's a different line of Pokemon series. Nintendo themselves made sure to clarify this is mainline.
That's true.
This themselves is mainline. So you may say F Nintendo, but you need to listen to them a little more because you're just wrong.
Yeah, that's true. It is a mainline one.
And you still gave him a 70. So I mean, you don't even pay attention.
Yeah,
Or he just doesn't know what he's talking about.
yeah.
That's
Not
true.
that he doesn't pay attention. He's just...
Oblivious. But anyways,
Bad editor.
that's yeah. So that's the reviews we got going. 81. That's great. That's better than I thought personally. So I'm excited.
If you're looking for an 80, 85-ish game, this is your game,
Yeah.
I think.
I
if
think-
you're a collector.
And I think most people were actually expecting an 8.5. I wasn't, or around the 8s. I wasn't expecting.
If you're expecting
Anything
like a
more than
high
that.
9 to a 10,
Yeah,
you're not
no.
playing Pokemon.
So what do you guys want to see on the next Pokemon? Because when I watch this, everyone talks about the graphics. Oh, the graphics are amazing, and the visual style. I love the
Oh,
visual
man, they're
style.
so cute.
They are.
Dude, I'd love, like...
It's
The video
cute.
they released of
Yeah.
you riding, like, Lapras and Onix around and flying on Charizard, I was like...
Oh, dude, have you seen?
had a panic
Have you
attack.
seen someone
Yeah,
ride
I had to get a-
Arcanine yet? Oh goodness, Arcanine looks freaking.
But guys,
amazing.
He's adorable.
But here's my issue. As a Pokemon non-nostalgic, so I'm going to go in this fresh. So this will be weird to me. My review, when we do our review next week, or not next week because it's Thanksgiving, but the week after, it's going to be a completely... I might not like it the same way just because I don't have nostalgia. I wonder what this will be. But my thing is...
But you gotta admit, they're adorable!
No, it's adorable. Visually, it's fine. My problem is, on the next one, do we want, like... What is that sound?
What I want is
I feel like we're
Pokemon,
being abducted
rated
by
M for
aliens.
mature.
the Deadpool of Pokemon.
Just,
I got a weird sound going on the speakers.
That
Guys, this
Pikachu.
is haunted.
it'll just be like, instead of your Pokemon faded, your Pokemon's dead.
No, you already killed one in Pokemon Yellow.
The Rattata
You killed the Raticate.
or the
You
Raticate.
kill your rival's Raticate
But I-
in Pokemon Yellow.
Isn't that just like a, or is it like a fact?
No, you kill him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they actually say it in the game, but you kill him. I think they do. I don't remember. It's been a while since I paid attention to the actual story playing through it.
I
I usually
just-
try to rush.
Isn't he crying in Lavender Town or something?
Yeah, he's in the Pokemon. I think he's in with all the ghost Pokemon given to the Raticate you killed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, can't believe you killed a Pokemon. How rude. Terrible trainer.
Okay. The game was going crazy and we're being abducted by aliens for half of that conversation. So I'm sorry.
It's
Again, we're coming back.
Don't kill Pokemon.
Don't kill Pokemon. You probably missed that. So my thing was, on the next Pokemon, is this the 8th generation?
It'll be the 8th
Okay,
generation.
8th generation. I'm fine with them keeping that cartoony style. I don't think that's a bad idea. What if, instead of the top-down view that we're getting now, where everyone's definitely not alive. Those NPCs are just sitting in a corner waiting, please,
Pokemon. That's
please,
all they do.
please talk to me. Would it be interesting to have a more Zelda Breath of the Wild with something to do, or Red Dead Redemption kind of style where you are in control of the camera? You know what I'm saying? Rather than a top-down view, and that you're hunting Pokemon in like their habitats. So like you're going through a wilderness to find whatever Pokemon's in the jungles, blah blah blah, and that's the world. I mean, we're on a Switch now. We're not on a 3DS. Breath of the Wild exists. If they had an open world game like that, in a smallish open world where characters, NPCs were alive and they had small towns just like this, and you didn't have these loading zones, blah, 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 you can keep fighting similar, maybe update it a little bit, make it a little more seamless instead of like appearing in a random place. Do you guys like that idea? I mean, I'm not a Pokemon person, but that's what I think would be a good step up. I feel like if we're going to put this bad boy on consoles, it's fine to see this cutesy style. Oh, it looks better than the last Pokemon, but a top-down view with some NPCs sitting in a corner waiting. It's so old. It's just so old. It's like 90s. It's but like Devin, nothing has changed.
We've had 20 years of this.
I know, but that's my problem, guys. Is it okay?
This is the best-selling media franchise of all time.
Is the old
and
school?
You're saying they're doing it wrong.
Is it the old school nostalgia that actually brings people? Is it that they've never changed the formula that much that would people freak out at Game Freak?
I think it would be cool. Something fun to play.
I don't know how the response would be.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if Game Freak themselves could do it.
I don't think they can, because I don't think they're talented enough, no offense. But from what I've seen, they don't really take steps to really change the formula enough.
I think
there was rumors that they would. It was after Breath of the Wild that they were looking into that kind of thing. But that was the same with Mario, that they were looking into that same thing.
Aren't they doing a new monster RPG, The Town?
Yeah, that's true. They are doing
So let's
The Town.
see what that is.
That's a good point.
Well, the next Pokemon's coming out next year.
Yeah.
So I wonder, but we know The Town might be before. So I wonder if Town will be a representation of, because Town looked like an RPG. It looked like you were controlling the camera.
They probably have different teams working on them.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that was a controlling the camera game, and it had a cartoony style. It could be.
I think you can make the world a little more
alive.
Yeah.
It's dead. It's
a little
very
more
still.
immersive.
And even this one, yes, having Pokemon in it is cool, but it's kind of like
I think if you go to
weird.
the point of like Breath of the Wild where you're doing, third person or over the shoulder, I don't think that's going to fly well.
You still want that top down.
I think the top down works the best.
Yeah.
I don't think over the shoulder will work because you're blocking out too much of the sky to see the aerial Pokemon and stuff like that.
It's true. You would have to worry about aerials and stuff like that.
I think there's too many aspects.
Yeah, there are different Pokemon that...
I mean, they're not afraid to mess with the formulas a little bit. Like, originally, they've added several types of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were no fairies.
Yeah.
There were no steel type.
Yeah.
There were no dark.
Yeah, I get that they add Pokemon, but as far as the gameplay,
these types
it's similar.
Change the gameplay substantially. Steel is immune to poison type.
Well, I understand it, but dark it's still like a rock paper scissor type game. You know what I mean? It's like, but more than three. But it's like I have acid, which is higher than paper, which is higher than blah blah blah.
If y'all can't see the death glare
Soy.
of surprise.
I'm sorry, no offense.
If you think you're playing rock paper scissors, you're not playing the right game.
I'm just saying it has that same characteristics where one beats another, one beats another, one beats another. Right? Come on.
There's strategy to this. There is no strategy to rock, paper, scissors.
I know, I understand. There is strategy to it because you see what the rock and the paper and the scissors are. I understand that. I'm just saying that's what we're about. Okay, Pikachu.
Have an aneurysm.
It's okay. I will join your club here soon. I can nerd out with you guys and be fine with the top-down perspective. I'm going to go back to my youth and be cool like the cool kids when they had Pokemon cards and I missed out because I'm a loser. Okay?
Do you want some cards?
Sure.
I have lots
I'll
of
take them. Yeah, I'll take it. Bring them on. I'm ready.
Let's
My
play-
body's ready.
We're playing Magic the Gathering.
I got some of those too.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I actually only have one, and it was given to
Well,
me.
I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I'll get into the Pokemon. I'm coming. So, Max, you gonna buy it tonight?
No.
Just do it
He's
online.
gonna buy it Saturday.
Just buy it online.
He's
you
not,
need
he's
a
gonna
real
be
copy?
working. He's not gonna
If
have any
I
time to play.
buy it tonight, I'll not go to sleep and I'll wake up at like 7 and be like, oh crap, call work. I can't make it.
Yep. Did you already cancel work, Soy?
No, I have to go.
Oh, darn it. Well,
Next week, I don't work Thursday or Friday,
okay.
and I'm gonna be on vacation.
Mm.
So I can't work like I'd want to anyways if I was here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make myself play.
There you go. Do it. Do it. You're going to be out and about? Portable
But
style?
Next time we come back,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the game beat,
Okay.
all the Pokemon caught.
Okay. You've done 150 trainers.
Not yet.
Just kidding.
That's a little overkill. But I'm gonna be getting. I want at least
I won't have
2
the
or
game
3
beat,
shinies.
but I will have. I'll
Someone-
be in it.
someone beat the
I'll
game
have
in
10
about 9.5
Pokemon.
hours. But he was trying to
yeah,
rush
but
through.
I'm not even, dude. I'm like, this
That's
is going to be a new
still-
language for me.
9.5 hours is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know how long these games are.
You know, the last one took me like 20. Trying to
Okay.
rush through. It took me about 18 actually.
Okay, so I heard people played almost like 40 hours in this one, like going full
But that's
Monty. Yeah.
experiencing the after.
Yeah,
which
the full end game, which I hear is actually
a little more
leveled up a
competitive
little
and-
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our Pokemon love. If you guys liked it, if you enjoyed it, go get yourself some Pokemon. Come,
Pikachu.
new people like myself,
Actually
welcome
pretty
to the
good.
club. Old
Don't know
people
that
like
too much.
Soy and the Max, welcome again, and we will see you again sometime. Creepy. Bye.
A little bit.